Are you suffering from neck pain? Well, it wouldn't be surprising if you were, because 1 in 4 people will suffer from neck pain this year alone. Hi, guys. My name is Dr. Jeff Ajazi at Back to Wellness Chiropractic. Neck pain can influence all aspects of your life: working, driving, sleeping, even sitting. But the good news is, with the right understanding and the right approach, people can get lots of relief and return to their normal activities. Neck pain also has several different sources. It can be coming from muscles, joints, discs, nerves, which in most cases, that means they're purely mechanical. That means they're influenced by movement, posture, and loading. In the rest of the video, we're going to demonstrate what it looks like to do an exam in our office for neck pain and even a couple basic stretches for neck pain. All right, guys, now we're in the exam room here, and we've got Bailey, my daughter, and she's going to help us demonstrate what a neck exam looks like. First off, we're going to start off with a good detailed history of your complaint, start the process of ruling out any kind of red flags, and then we start getting into the examination process. All right, now we're going to start the examination process. First things first, we'll just look at some posture. So go ahead and face to your left, Bailey. So your whole body. Yep. Okay. We're just looking for any kind of high shoulders. With her being a kid, we might be looking for any kind of curves or anything like that. Face this way towards the camera. I'm looking at a side profile view. I'm looking for rounded shoulders and forward head posture. It's such a common thing with a lot of neck pain, with all of the looking down we do with all of our phones, the driving we do. All of us are shoulders and head are coming forward. Then we'll go into some range of motion and some testing. Have a seat, Bailey. Have a seat. All right. So now I want you to take your chin down to your chest. You tell me if any of these hurt at all. Good. Look up at the ceiling. Go back as far as you can go. We're looking at range of motion. She's a kid, so she has pretty good range of motion. Tilt to your right and then to your left. Okay. Back to neutral. Turn to the right as far as you can. Turn to the left. Good. Trying to see if there's any kind of reproduction of any symptoms that are causing your neck pain. Then we'll come in and start doing some orthopedic testing where we're pushing down on the head and neck in different positions. This could help us tell if you have a radiculopathy going on from a disc. Because when we do some of these compression tests, if it reproduces any kind of pain in your shoulder blade, down your arm, or even numbness and tingling into these areas, this could be a sign of a disc problem going on. And if that's the case, we'll take different approaches with your care versus if your exam is showing up that it's more of a muscular problem versus a joint problem, we'll take also different approaches. We'll also do a neurologic exam to make sure she has good integrity in her nerves. We'll check strength, we'll check reflexes to make sure there's not any kind of serious signs of radiculopathy. Okay, so now we're going to go into the palpation portion of the exam. So go ahead and go face down, Bailey. So face down in the face paper. Perfect. Yep. Just let your arms hang. We're going to push your hair to the side. We're going to start feeling around on any kind of tight muscles, knotted muscles, any kind of stiff, restricted joints. I always like to ask if there's any tenderness on any of these areas that I'm just starting to initially challenge. Of course, since we're chiropractors, the main thing we do is adjust, and you can see she's adjusting already very nicely. We saw earlier that she had some restrictions trying to turn her head and tilt it to the left. You can see now that she's got some restrictions here I can feel contributing to her limited range of motion. Okay, now let's have you go on your back, Bailey. Of course, we're demonstrating a good general chiropractic adjustment to the upper back and neck, which are regions that absolutely contribute to neck pain. Nothing aggressive or forceful. It's very light, very short little thrusts. Good. Okay, now once we've went through the history, ruled out red flags, we've done an adjustment to free up any kind of segmental restrictions. Some other things that we'll do is go through repetitive movement exams to try to determine and see if you have any other types of mechanical joint issues going on that we can better determine specific exercises to help your condition. We'll incorporate other techniques such as myofascial release, and we have all different ways to do that, everything from cupping and scraping and forms of pin and stretch, which are forms of a technique called ART. But just to show you guys a couple very basic exercises that can help with some neck pain at home. This is not necessarily for everybody, but just to help, like we mentioned and touched on earlier with a lot of the forward head posture that we all do from looking down at our phones, here's a good general exercise that can counteract that. One of them is called the neck retraction. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to retract and pull your head up, back, not up, and pull back as far as you can, Bailey. Now even push on your chin just a little bit to get more of a big stretch across the back here. It's a very subtle stretch, but very powerful. And you'll do a couple of those. Good. Do a couple of those, Bailey. Good. Yep, just like that. One more. Good. Now we're going to couple in extension. So now I want you to retract and stay retracted. Now take your head back far, 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 as far as you can go. Good. And you'll do that a couple times. Back to neutral. And this really helps stretch the back of the neck, pull your head back over your shoulders, and try to get some of those restricted joints that get so stiff in the upper back and neck from the head coming forward. Another good really exercise that you can do at home is working on the joints in the upper back from all the rounded shoulders. And that's just a good extension exercise with a foam roller or a ball. So Bailey, I want you to go on your back. You're going to put this ball right just between your shoulder blades. Perfect. Bend your knees for me. Interlock your fingers together. So bring them together and support the back of your head and neck with your hands. Yep, just like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to, might look like an ab workout, but you're not working out your abs. You're stretching your back over the ball. You can do reps where you try to go back as far as you can go each time, or you can just go back and just kind of hang and just let it just stretch there. Even open up your arms and shoulders just to open up the chest and shoulders. Good. Come on up, Bailey. All right, sit on up for me, kid. Those are just some good general basic stretches that you can do to help with some neck pain. So if you're dealing with neck pain and you don't want to guess your way through it, contact us at Back to Wellness Chiropractic. We'd love to help create a personalized approach that's research-based to help get to the root cause of your problem and teach you best ways to deal with it long term.